Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a kit reveal for how to kill a kit with style. It's also kind of a review of my last kit. My last kit was for the month of March, and I used it, I built it and I used it exclusively for layouts I plan to make for Calvinball. I had a separate kind of collection of things that as the rules developed through the month, I added those things, and the scraps of that is kind of what I'm going to add. Let me show you first what's left. These are the papers that are left from that kit, and there were about 40 papers, and so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, a few scraps, more scraps. I got an alpha that I didn't touch. Here's, of course, I didn't use this Alexandra Renke because, you know, it's so amazing and I don't know what to do with it. And this is one that's kind of Alexandra Renke cut-aparts. I do plan to use this probably sooner rather than later. I'm going to cut the cut-aparts apart and see about using those. This is another, so I didn't use the Alexandra Renke and I didn't use the Cocoa Vanilla. And I didn't use the Hambly screen prints. So those will be in the kit. These are some scraps. What I did use, I had my leftovers from the Wildflower and Honey collection from Vicki Boutin and my Truly Grateful collection from Paige Evans. So this is what I'm adding to the kit. I'll go over the rest of it, but there are lots of scraps. These are just like I say, things I pulled. This page was because for a while we had a rule that used those. We had coffee, we had, I couldn't even tell you why I pulled these. I thought this was a cool bamboo. If I came across things as I was looking through my my supplies, I kind of pulled it, and they were all pulled with ideas about things. Of course, I was going to fussy cut these butterflies, and I did cut quite a few. You can kind of see lots of things. These are, I think, Pink Fresh 6x6. Let's get to the full papers. You can see a lot of the, clouds were a rule, ice cream was a rule. I must have pulled this one thinking windows might be a rule at some point. Some of these are scraps that I did use, but as we go through this, I'm going to be as surprised as you, because I haven't gone through it all. This one has feathers, multicolor feathers, and that was New Day by Dear Lizzie, and that's probably a year old from a Secret Not Secret kit. This is a Maggie Holmes cut-apart sheet. I think that's a Maggie Holmes paper. This is I think Fancy Pants from the collection called Beach Babe. I have some Halloween things. I probably won't use those. That is some Chamel, I think, from a planner book. Okay, Cocoa Vanilla Happiness. This is, I think, a Chamel paper from a paper pad. Photo play. We've got some more. This is a sticker set from something. I must have been looking for the bunnies, and I ended up not using them. I'm going to put that aside. I probably will not have that in the kit because I have the papers and other items that go with that stored separately. This is Sunny Days by Maggie Holmes, and I had fussy cut out some elements, sunglasses probably. Some zoo animals, I'm going to put that. Kids things, this is I'm probably not going to use that. Graphic or geometric print, there's some more. Lots of those that I didn't use. This is an interesting travel stamps, destination stamps, some houses, an October afternoon, book tour, and it has animals in it that could have gotten me rules, and I didn't use it for some reason. Then I hit a bunch of my old Amy Tangerine stuff. This is one of my favorite pattern papers ever, and it's from Sketchbook, which is one of my favorite collections ever. Nice wood grain, stripes. Let's see. We've got another. These are from. This is from Shine On. An Amy Tangerine. I just hit the Amy Tangerine box and thought I would pull some of these out. These are perfect flowers for fussy cutting, and that's another thing I'm going to do. If I want to embellish with flowers, I don't think there's a flower anywhere in the embellishments here, maybe one or two, but I will fussy cut them. So I'm just not gonna go. I want to kill all of this. I don't want to put it back into my supplies. Here's the pad cover, or the packaging for Sketchbook. This is +1. Don't you just absolutely love this paper? I really do. And this one's from On a Whim. I think that's more Sketchbook. I had a cut up piece of this in the supplies. That's for the wonky clouds. I love those. Another Sketchbook. So there's a lot of kind of the Amy Tangerine show here. Quite a few things. There were speech bubbles and there were frames in the rules, and so I thought this paper could give me some things that would work for both. Love this paper. Not sure. I almost love it enough to cut the bottom off and leave this at the top and do something right there to cover that hole. So there's a yellow wood grain, not sure where that comes from. Speaking of speech bubbles. So there's some fun things to work with here. This is from On a Whim also. I'm just gonna kind of flip through. I think this is Hustle and Heart, and I love those colors. I just saw I think it was Daisy Scraps who did a page using Hustle and Heart colors, and I have to look at my supplies and see. That's a cute kids design that I pulled for the clouds, probably. Let's see, we have some Bella Boulevard. These are Easter bunnies. Didn't use those. I'm going to put those separately. I don't think I'm going to be documenting anything there. Well, maybe I have some Easter. These are some boy collections. I was going to cut these balloons out, and I did not. This is one of those beautiful best creation glittered pages that just has an amazing finish. And I planned to fussy cut that Ferris wheel out. Not sure what I will do with that, but I'll keep that in the collection. These kid themed papers, the themed papers, specifically themed papers, I'm not going to include, I don't think. This is these are from a paper pad, and I thought I could make up some words, kind of fussy cutting some letters from there. I love doing that. This is another one of those best creation. It's just absolutely a beautiful scene, and I may use this as it is and do a photo there. There's not much embellishing that would be needed. That's a pink paisley, old school, back to school. Moon rays to the moon. This is, we had panda bears in the mix there for a while. Some beautiful tropical leaves. That same best creation. Probably won't use both of those. This is an Imaginease, bubble blowers and bubbles, and a beautiful red. I'll kind of put that with the kids stuff. Okay, down to the bottom, I think, of this. This is some To the Moon. It's a Fancy Pants collection from 2010, and it's beautiful. We had rocket ships in the rules. We had toadstools, mushrooms in the rules, and I had this kind of fussy cutting out. You can see I did some there. And this, I think, is an Amy Tangerine. Yeah, it's +1. Okay, so those are the papers. I'm going to quickly kind of show you these. These are bags of scraps, and I have not looked at them. I know this is a fairly recent, maybe November or January Mind the Scrap kit, and that's all that's left. This is from, I think, November's Mind the Scrap kit, and I added this Chamel paper because I found it somewhere else, and it had these drinks and burgers back there, and I thought those were cute. This is from maybe not this past weekend's or last weekend's cyber crop at Mind the Scrap, but from an earlier cyber crop, maybe in October or November, and these were scraps left from that. More scraps from Mind the Scrap kits with this beautiful aqua glitter paper. I've got these miscellaneous, lots of sticker sheets that are, you know, really close to being killed. Nothing but hashtags on this one. Vicki Boutin. This is a clear sticker sheet from Maggie Holmes, and to be honest, I love all the images, but they're kind of small and they don't show up really well because they're clear stickers. So I'm going to try to use them, but they're just not my favorites. This is Heidi Swap stuff. These are chipboard stickers. This is I think, I forget who made this. I want to say Pink Fresh or Cocoa Vanilla. And I've got these things that are from a Mind the Scrap kit. I'm going to kind of just stick those in there. And a sticker sheet here that I used a lot of in Calvinball. I'm not going to go through everything here. There's some wood pieces, some metal, a couple rolls of washi tape that I used during Calvinball, some cutout sheets, some label stickers, a few items here that I cut from sticker sheets. so that I could throw away the rest. I've got some vellum 3x4 Project Life type cards. This one, what does this say? Oh, find something you're passionate about and keep tremendously interested. Good advice, life advice. More ephemera and cut apart things, and some almost dead sticker sheets. A few brads. Just stuff that I really hope there's not much left of at the end of all of this. In here, I've gone through the papers that were left from the March kit, and I'm gonna kind of pull this up into view now. There are a couple 6x8 pads, one 6x6, some sticker sheets, a bunch of scraps, some branding strips. This is something that I had pulled in there primarily because of the glittery paper, but these are sized to matte 4x6 photos. I think they're 4.5 by 6.5, so it leaves you a 1/4 inch rim around, and they're really nice and thick and heavy, so the photos mount really well once you've matted them. These are some Vicki Boutin ephemera and some acrylic words that I got in maybe my very first Secret Not Secret kit. This is from a Secret Not Secret kit, Cocoa Vanilla. There's Paige Evans, Vicki Boutin, and Cocoa Vanilla prominently in here. Here's some ephemera from there, and also something I got in the Creative Cuts Club. And I have a star stencil because we got points for stenciling, and if I didn't do any mixed media stuff. There are a few miscellaneous things here and there. Again, I'm going to limit myself to these supplies on all my layouts for the rest of April and for the entire month of May when I'll be doing load. So I know that I'll be doing, for load, I'll be doing at least 31 layouts. I usually do more. And until then, I'll be doing my 3 a week for Challenge Accepted. And do you know what I've done is that really helps you see, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. I am very sorry I did that without the light. I have other lights on that I hope you were able to see enough. In any case, I'm going to limit myself to these things, try to use them all up. If I need an image or something, I may pull in some white cardstock, black cardstock, or craft, or just solid cardstock. But I think I have enough, you know, there's this paper, for example, that could sub in for a solid cardstock. There are any number of patterns in here, and if need be, if I'm not crazy about this platter, if I know I have another one and I need white cardstock, I'll do this. My goal is not to have to put any of this stuff away. So I will see you throughout, like at the end of this month, I'll probably do a layout share. If I do any videos, I'll publish those. I'll post those with a link to the videos. And I'll probably do, like I said, a layout share at the end of the month. And then during load, I'll post periodically. I usually do a week in review, but if I'm really busy with something, it may be 7 or 8 or 9 days, something like that. So in any case, thank you very much for watching. Wish me luck. My goal is to have very little of this stuff to share with you at the end of May. So 1st of June, I expect for all or most of this to be gone. So thank you for watching. Wish me luck. Stay safe and well. Bye.